All right, I got a ton of things that I want to go over with y'all today. Um, Politics are rampant. Kamala Harris is running up and down in the polls. They got her tied with Donald Trump right now. They're pulling the wool over our eyes. We have to be aware of that. But before I get to politics, I want to hit on some cool news to me. Scientists discovered a large planet in a faraway solar system, similar to the size of Jupiter, um, millions of light years away. They keep sending these badass uh, telescopes up there, and they're finding solar systems. They're finding galaxies that we never ever be able to get to or touch. Um, they say there's no life out there, but who knows that there might be somebody looking right back at us. Um, space is really cool to me, and if you just sit back and think about it a little bit, it's incredible. It's incredible. You can't wrap your head around it. It gives me a headache trying to think about it. In other news, Hezbollah hit Israel with a missile this week, killing 12 innocent kids while playing soccer. There was a bomb shelter right next to them. God bless them kids. They could have, if they could have heard the sirens just a little bit sooner, maybe they would be alive right now. But Hezbollah is funded by Iran, and Iran also funds Hamas. And I know that a lot of people think that Israel is just killing all these innocent people over there, and anytime Israel hits Hamas with an attack, they literally put it on news waves, send out flyers. They're not trying to kill innocent people. Israel has the closest values, the same values as Americans do. What a travesty. To our heart, my heart goes out to the parents of them kids. My heart goes out to the parents, the kids, the grandparents, the people, all these people who are being killed over there. I really wish Israel could get it over with. They could get the support of the United States 100% in their war against terror, and we could get in there, get these hostages, eliminate Hamas, and get the hell out of there. The Olympics. What on God's green earth are we doing? The problem is that the heads of these TV corporations are all liberal. They are all Democrat thinking. And these are the people that are screaming about unity. What is unifying about slapping Christians in the face for no reason? The Last Supper it was a painting made for Christian beliefs of the apostles and Jesus in their Last Supper. So why would you disrespect Christians on the largest sports stage going right now by putting drag queens to imitate a skit of the Last Supper? What's not divisive about that? That just makes absolutely no sense to me. Why can't we just leave some things alone and try to unify these people like Republicans want to do? The Republican side wants to unify these people, and yes, it is two belief systems. There's a Democrat belief system right now, and there is a Republican belief system. And Democrats are radical crazies. They want you to believe and do things their way. And they're after Christianity. And this hit at the Olympics is an assault on Christianity, 100%. Your sexual preferences. That is a sexual preference. That is stating your gender, who you want to be, who you want to have sex with. Why does that matter in the Olympics? Why is that a stage for protest? Come on, people. We got to get past some of this stuff. Another thing, Google. If you ain't heard already, Donald Trump, there was an attempted assassination on Donald Trump. If you go to Google and you look up assassination attempts, you will not get Donald Trump in that bar. Google has left it off. And the reason for this is that it is a good thing for Donald Trump. It makes him look better. And it comes back to from the top down the ladder. These big TV corporations are all ran by liberal Democrats. It is absolutely insane to me, the bias in this country. And you know, that's the word here, is biased. This just happened. This is the most searched thing, the most looked at thing. This is the trending thing. Why in the hell, if you go on your phone to Google, the #1 search engine in the United States, you cannot find information on Donald Trump's assassination attempt without completely spelling it out? This is an attempt by big corporations to have the biggest coordinated attempt. This is the biggest coordinated effort to rig and steal an election in U.S. history. Okay? Kamala Harris is the most left-wing. She's farther left than Bernie Sanders. She is a left-wing socialist. And just 3 weeks ago, the news was killing her as one of the worst vice presidents to ever be in office. As soon as Joe Biden made his way out the door, by the way, it was a coup. A bunch of Democrats in a back room got together, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Barack Obama, and they said, we can't win. So they pushed Joe Biden out the way. And by the way, the news is calling him the best thing since George Washington because of it. And now that he's out the way and Kamala Harris is the main one, she's the best thing since sliced bread. She wasn't the head of the border in the news's eyes. and just they was praising her for being put as head of the border when she first got assigned to it, and it's all over the news. All you got to do is look back a little bit. But now she's not the border czar. She's not the one who was in control of all of this. She sits on the news and states clearly that she puts out a bail fund for people in these Summer of Love 2020 riots, that she supports a bail fund to get them out of jail. These people get out and they murder people. So now what's the news saying? She didn't do that. That ain't the truth. She clearly supports defunding the police. She was all over the news saying that she is in support of defunding the police, saying how money is not what, or excuse me, more police is not what we need for safety. Now the news, she's a prosecutor. She's tough on crime. What is this world coming to? Donald Trump has to be perfect in every way. He has to be perfect. Speeches, walking, talking. Because the media is out to destroy him. And if he's not perfect, the media will destroy him. The Dems are looking to steal an election from the top down. They make up lies of how great Kamala Harris is, and they make up lies about how bad Donald Trump is. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. Now, if anybody wants to, you can go into the news and look at the Venezuela elections right now. They just did what we are fighting in America to not have done here. They just forced who they wanted into office. They said he got 51% of the vote, which in actuality, he got 20% of the vote. He is a socialist, just like Kamala Harris, a socialist. She wants to control every part of your life, every aspect of it. Your money, your rent, your medical, everything. Your car you drive, what kind of food you eat. This is what we're up against. This is what we cannot put this woman in office on November 5th. And we got to make it too big to rig. We got to cut. I mean, I don't see how this woman can win anyway. I don't care what anybody says. The news lies about everything else. So I think these polls are just a wool over our eyes, too. I think these polls are just a wool over our eyes. But this Democrats are going to run the race card. They're gonna do everything possible to make Donald Trump look like a racist, misogynist piece of crap. We have to vote on policy. We cannot let a woman of color be the determining factor of who's running the country. I would have no problem with a woman of color running this country They just have to be able to run the country. This is America. This is your home. This is my home. And we need somebody competent in there to sit with world leaders everywhere and be able to get the job done. If you can't even control the border in your own country, how can you control and police the world? Because that is what America is. We are the police of the world. As bad as we don't want to be, people look to us to fall in line. We're the head. And with a person like this in office, she's not the head of any line. Alright, so I'll get back at y'all with another video soon. I'm new to this. I'm going to bring y'all as much knowledge and understanding as I can to the best of my ability. I'll get better at it along the way. But I just want this country to don't vote on your feelings. Vote on business. Vote on your table. Vote on your kids. Vote on your pockets. Man, y'all stay safe. I love you.